hate taking public transportation with a fiery passion of 1,000 suns. Normally my day would go like this. I would walk for 5 minutes to get to the SkyTrain station, which I don't mind at all. I actually rather enjoy the walk. But then I get to the station, and no one there seems to have any conception of lining up and waiting their turn, nor do they have any conception of moving out of the way when people want to walk further down the platform to get to a less crowded area. Then when the train comes, the real fun begins. Everyone surges forward to get onto the train, which hinders people from getting off, and they play a WWE version of musical chairs where there is no music, just plenty of people vying to get a seat on the train, myself included, by any means necessary. Those not lucky enough to get a seat must stand in a crowded, narrow aisle along with the countless other tired, farty, and sweaty people for an indeterminable amount of time until they reach their stop. Then, when I reach my stop, I have to push and shove people out of the way to get off, but I have to do it in a way that makes it seem like I regret having to push and shove people out of the way. You know, the usual, excuse me, sorry, excuse me, sorry, excuse me, sorry. You get the idea. So when I finally make it out of the door, I have to contend with a bunch of oblivious, slow-walking idiots who somehow manage to take up the entire width of the platform and sidewalk so no one can pass. This may seem impossible for one person to do, but when they're weaving all over the place while texting on their phones, it becomes a snap. Add to that the fact that I have to run through a gauntlet of homeless people who thankfully aren't aggressive. In fact, most of them are too unambitious to even ask for spare change. They just kind of sit or lie where they are, which makes sense, I suppose, since weed is very easily obtainable here. Finally, after all my nerves are frayed and my patience has been worn away to nothing, I arrive at work. And work? Well, that's another list of aggravations for another time.